All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about a situation that's been popping up. You may or may not be aware, but suddenly today, in a lot of the roleplay community, people were getting banned. And the more they looked into it, the more it made less and less sense because things they were getting banned for were in private whispers, and people were not reporting them because they were inside jokes. So of course, everyone started freaking out. And a couple people looked into it and have made some notices that include what I'm about to show you, which is the terms of service and update that Sauce is using AI powered proactive moderation. Uh, Supposedly, this was added back in February, but nothing had happened, probably because no one had turned it on until I don't know, today or recently, or maybe it just like finally they gave it the power or something, because it started banning people, or maybe it was just so few people at first, and it's been climbing up to a point where we finally noticed. But we got that. Uh, what we got that was from a thread. You can read this in the forums. Inside that thread, though, we did get a really cool message from Kevin. We'll scroll down that. And Kevin just let us know that basically they're looking into the questions in the thread and checking with the team for feedback. They won't have anything until next week, probably. For the ban issues, put an appeal and share your ticket number, and he'll helpfully pass those along. My concern is it is Friday, so you're probably not going to see an unban until Monday. But unfortunately, don't shoot the messenger for Kevin. He is not in charge of that, so he is just trying to help people out as best he can. It is interesting that they don't have an answer yet, so I'm guessing that it's not something they were prepared for. Um, you know, as we've seen, I think it was the used car dealership that, or it wasn't a used car dealership. There was a car dealership that was using AI and started as the AI went rogue and started offering ridiculous prices based on prompts people were giving, and I think a court actually forced them to honor those because it is their AI and it was an offer. And that is kind of funny because we say AI, but it's not really AI. It's not intelligent. It's just parsing data. It's why you got that whole thing where the ChatGPT and others were struggling with how many R's are in strawberry because they're not actually looking at the word strawberry. They're just assigning it a value and then using those values to kind of deterministically come up with what you're looking for. AI is anything but smart in a way. So people start posting about this on Reddit. This is where we really found this out this morning. And you can go onto Reddit and read through it. But essentially, it boils down to the AI-powered proactive and reactive moderation methods. And someone actually was able to get an email rejecting the ban appeal, which is kind of funny, because and we have that email. It says, "Greetings. At ZeniMax, we moderate toxicity and inappropriate language in all channels at all times proactively. This means that we don't require a report to remove inappropriate content from our services, nor do we wait for one. Please refrain from engaging in inappropriate chat at all times in all channels moving forward if you'd like to continue participating in our service. After a thorough review of the account, it has been determined that it did, in fact, violate the code of conduct. Due to this, the appeal to remove the suspension on this account has been denied due to the evidence within our system for inappropriate chat. Regards, the Elder Scrolls Online team." I'm going to guess that basically this was a boilerplate or outsourced to someone because there's no reason to go after proactively people whispering between their friends, especially when ZOS doesn't even handle the fact that people fill in reports with actual harassment and they ignore it. The amount of times I still see people that have done very sexist things and said very sexist things to people are still in the game, and it's fine and dandy, and no matter how many times you report them, it doesn't matter. Or, we've got people that are very, homophobic and transphobic, and, we've got people that literally will harass people, tell them to kill themselves, and ZOS is like, you know what, though, they probably deserve another chance. But apparently the role players, referring to a piece of furniture as the cum orbs, that's the line they're going to draw. that's why I'm guessing that it really is AI and that they have no clue what's going on when it comes to this, and it's already gone rogue. So it'll be interesting to see what the updates are. But yeah, so if you are playing in the game, I would really suggest just be careful with what you're typing, even in Private Whispers. Apparently, they have a rogue AI chatbot that is monitoring everything and looking to ban you, especially if you refer to furniture items as cum orbs. We go back, I think that's actually what triggers a lot of these. Yeah, yeah, here we go. Yes, the cum orbs. uh, it's interesting that that's what they're going after. So, just be careful, especially the role playing community. Try not to get banned. Maybe come up with another way to talk about that furnishing item. And I really hope that ZOS gets this under control, because it is kind of crazy, and that this is even happening, and that apparently it's going to happen on a Friday, and we're going to go into the weekend here. So I just thought I'd put out a little video. This is a really off the cuff one, so don't expect it to be polished or anything. I'm just gonna be throwing it up now that I've recorded it. So I guess stay safe out there. Try not to get banned.